Hi there folks and welcome to Get Strumming. Now today I'm going to give you a nice easy two-chord song. It's Bruce Springsteen's Born in the USA. First of all I'm going to show you a couple of easy chords, then I'm going to give you a quick tutorial using the chords that were originally used in the song. So to begin with, for the easy version, we're going to use an A major. Now to play A major you need your first finger, your index finger, on the first fret, third string. Now the third string is the string that's third closest to the floor, so it's just here, and then we use our second finger on the second fret, fourth string. Now the fourth string is obviously next to the third string and it's the string that's closest to your face, so that's the A major. Then next up we've got a D sus2, a D suspended second. It takes longer to say it than it does to play it. It's a really easy chord, and what you're doing is you're leaving the second finger where it is on the second fret, fourth string, but you're placing your third finger on the second fret, third string. Now a lot of people would use a normal D chord, which is a D major chord, but I think the D sus2 sounds better for this song, so this is my interpretation of the song. But you could use a D major, but I prefer the D sus2, which is easier to play in actual fact. There we go. Now strumming wise, you can play this a couple of ways. You can either do simple downstrokes, down, 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 or you can make it a little bit more adventurous and go down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. So at the end, you're just doing a couple of down, ups. So that's downstroke and then back up again. So let's try that together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. Good. Okay, now what you've got to remember with this song is it's only A and only D sus2, so you've just got those two chords to worry about. So what I'm going to do now is go through the first verse and then into the chorus. So we're going to start on the A. I'll shout the chords out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Born down in a dead man's town, and the first kick I took when I hit the ground. Now we're going to go to the D sus2. You end up like a dog that's been beat too much, till you spend half your life just to cover up hours. Then we're going to go into the A. Born in the USA, born in the USA, hours. Then to D sus2. Born in the USA. Find that not too bad. The change from the A to the D sus2 is pretty simple, and if you wanted you could even leave your first finger where it is and just place the third finger on the second fret, third string, because that in effect is blocking the first finger anyway. So you've got your A, and then you don't really need to lift off your first finger. You can just block it by placing your third finger on the second fret, third string, like that. So it's really all you're doing is moving your third finger. So it's a pretty easy version of the song to play. Okay, so that's in essence how to play the song. It just A, stay on A, now on to D sus2, back to A. Okay, now that was the easy version of the song, but the key that the song is actually recorded in, if you listen to Bruce Springsteen's recording, it's actually in B major. So what we're going to do then is play a B major chord. Now the reason that I've shown you the easy version first is for all those who struggle with bar chords, because we are going to need to use bar chords for this. So first of all, we're going to be using a B, which is using your first finger, or the first, I think it's called a phalange. So the little joins in your fingers are called phalanges. Bet you didn't know that. I didn't till yesterday. So we're going to use the tip of your first finger on the 2nd fret, 1st and 2nd strings. So that's the 2 strings that are closer to the ground. And what you've got to do is press down and kind of squeeze the back of the ukulele neck with your thumb. So a lot of the pressure is actually on your thumb muscles here. So you're using kind of different muscles when you're playing bar chords. So you've got nice grip there. And then what you're doing is you're curling your 2nd finger round onto the 3rd fret on the 3rd string, and then your 3rd finger on the 4th fret, 4th string. Now this is a really good exercise for those of you who might be beginners, who want to really improve the bar chord technique, because there's only 2 chords. So it's just a question of learning how to swap from one chord to the other. So we've got the B major there. Now what we're going to go to next is an E suspended 2nd. So like the D suspended 2nd, only it's a couple of frets higher, therefore we've got to make it into a bar chord. And what we do here is place your first finger, your index finger, all the way across the 2nd fret. Then you're using your 3rd finger on the 4th fret, 4th string. So again, that's the string closest to your face. And then your 4th finger, or your pinky, on the 4th fret, 3rd string. And that is an E suspended 2nd. In fact, like I mentioned before, a lot of music books would probably tell you it's just a B and an E major chord, but I prefer the E suspended 2nd. And in a way, it's actually easier to play than an E chord. Okay, so what I'm going to do again is show you how to play this now using the bar chords B and E sus2. Okay then, so again from the first verse, so we can use the same strumming. So it's down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. Okay? So again, after 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Born down in a dead man's town, and the first kick I took when I hit the ground. Then we're going to go to the E sus2. You end up like a dog that's been beat too much, till you spend half your life just to cover up. Then we're going to go back to the B. Born in the USA, I was born in the USA, I was. Then to E sus2. Born in the USA, born in the USA. And that's it throughout the entire song. So it just follows those 2 chords and the strumming pattern that I've shown you as well. So don't forget, you can either play the song using the chords A and D sus2, which is the easier version, or you can use the actual chords that were used in the recording that Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band did, which are B major and E sus2. Now there is another way that you can kind of cheat. Well, it's not really cheating, but it's making life a lot easier. And you can play at the pitch of B major, but using the chords of A major by putting a capo on your 2nd fret. So now the A major and D sus2 chords that you're playing become B major and E sus2 chords. So here we go. Then you go to a D sus2. So by placing this capo on the 2nd fret, you're raising the original pitch of A and D sus2 up to B and E sus2. So it's a good little way of making life a lot easier. The capo basically stops you having to play bar chords if you find bar chords really difficult. Okay, well, thanks for joining me for this tutorial, and don't forget to like and to subscribe, and if at a later date you want to unsubscribe, that's absolutely fine and I won't be offended. And also, if you've got any song requests, then just put a message in the comment section and I will do my best to give you a tutorial in your chosen song. Alright, well, thanks very much for joining me, and don't forget to keep on strumming. Take care for now. Bye-bye.